This video is brought to you by GuitarPronto.com. In this lesson we're going to be looking at the basic guitar scales that you need to know as a beginner. And we're going to be focusing on the blues scale. There are many different types of scales that you can learn. The three basic ones, however, are first of all the major scale, which is diatonic and has 7 notes, the minor scale, which is also diatonic and has 7 notes, and finally the blues scale, which is hexatonic and has 6 notes. There are many different places on the neck of the guitar that you can play these scales. We're going to be looking at the basic scale structure. In this lesson we're going to be looking at the G blues scale. The G blues scale starts on the 3rd fret, which is a G note. As you can see the scale structure. This structure does not change no matter where you play it on the fretboard. So if you wanted to change the key that the scale is in, for example if you wanted to play an A blues scale, you'd simply move it from the 3rd fret, which is a G note, to the 5th fret, which is an A note. So this becomes an A blues scale. The blues scale is a hexatonic scale, so therefore has 6 notes. For the G blues scales that we're going to have a look at in this lesson, these 6 notes are G, A sharp, C, C sharp, D, and F. These notes are repeated twice plus one extra note at the end. So therefore we start on a G note at the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and we end on a G note at the 3rd fret of the 1st string. There are a total of 13 notes that you need to play in order to perform this scale. These notes are starting with a G note at the 3rd fret of the 6th string, then an A sharp note at the 6th fret of the 6th string, then a C note at the 3rd fret of the 5th string, a C sharp note at the 4th fret of the 5th string, a D note at the 5th fret of the 5th string, then an F note at the 3rd fret of the 4th string, a G note at the 5th fret of the 4th string, an A sharp note at the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, a C note at the 5th fret of the 3rd string, a C sharp note at the 6th fret of the 3rd string, a D note at the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, an F note at the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and finally a G note at the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Now if we play all these notes as the blues scale, this is what it sounds like. Practicing guitar scales is really good for hand coordination and strength. When playing the scale you want to have as little hand movement as possible, so therefore you want to try and use all 4 fingers. You want to try working on speeding up the rate that you're able to play the scale. You also want to learn how to link the scales so you can play them up and down the fretboard, and this will be really useful when you start playing solos and start freestyling to music. Thank you for watching this video, and for more help make sure you visit www.guitarpronto.com.